Welcome back for part 2 of the Spring Wildflowers at Hudsonville Nature Center. I'm Craig Elston, naturalist here, and I'll be your guide. Here we have a very special plant. This is Jeffersonia diphylla, otherwise known as twin leaf. You notice the name twin leaf coming from the leaves that look like a butterfly wing, or twin leaves. Twin leaf was moved into the genus Jeffersonia by Benjamin Smith Barton in 1792. This was done to honor the knowledge of Thomas Jefferson, our third president, but it honored him for his knowledge of our native North American flora and fauna. Twin leaf grows in moist, rich woods, especially along rivers or creeks, floodplains, but it seems to always be found in the high areas just above the high water mark. Twin leaf is also special because it is listed as special concern in Michigan, which means if numbers continue to decline, it will go on the endangered list. Fortunately, here in Hudsonville, our nature center, the numbers seem to be expanding and growing. Also, the Ottawa County record in the Michigan flora is from this park. Twin leaf has white solitary terminal flowers with 8 oblong flat petals. It blooms in late April to early May and may only last 1 or 2 days. The flowers will self-pollinate when the conditions do not allow for cross-pollination via pollinators. Because of the short bloom time, many have never seen it bloom. So if it looks close, stick around and wait to see if it opens. It will be worth the wait. In Virginia, where Thomas Jefferson lived, twin leaf blooms on his birthday, which is April 13. Jefferson planted twin leaf in an oval bed at his home in Monticello in 1807. The fruit is a capsule that is pear-shaped and opens near the top. Ants feed on the seeds and carry them away and store them in caches where they grow in clumps. Twin leaf was the 1999 Wildflower of the Year, and Jeffersonia diphylla is used medicinally by Native Americans for treatment of dropsy, gravel or kidney stones, and urinary ailments, gall and diarrhea, and in ulcers for other sores and ulcers. Often growing in large masses, we have here wild ginger. Wild ginger, as you can see, will make a nice ground cover if you have a damp, shady area in your lawn. Ginger creeps along the ground with this creeping rhizome. It has a heart-shaped leaf with a deep sinus. The stem and undersides of the leaves are very hairy. The flower will come out near the ground. And here you'll see ginger with 2 leaves, and if we look, here is the maroon colored flower below the leaves right at ground level. The flowers are solitary on short peduncles from the leaf axis. Hidden under the leaf, there are no petals, but the calyx is bell-shaped, 3 spreading, pointed lobes, blooming from April to early June in rich woods. If we crush ginger root and smell it, it has a pleasant ginger odor to it. Although being said to be edible, new research is showing that too much of this could cause renal failure or kidney cancer. How much is too much? Nobody really knows. Ginger has been used to treat whooping cough, bruises, contusions, and it relieves gas and sore throats. Native Americans highly valued root tea for indigestion, coughs, colds, and heart conditions. This dainty plant is early meadow rue, another one that likes to grow in the rich woods, both high and low. The dainty leaves are 2 to 3 times 3-parted. Leaflets are with rounded teeth or lobes. The plant's beauty is in the soft, delicate appearance. The plants are dioecious, having either male or female flowers. blooming in April and May. The flowers are greenish or straw-colored, small and inconspicuous. The panicles of the male flowers are attractive and graceful. The very small and inconspicuous female flower may go completely unnoticed. Swamp buttercup flowers have 5 bright yellow petals, blooming from April through July. They are found in open or sandy moist areas. Buttercups are in the genus Ranunculus, Latin for frog, as many grow in wet places. The leaves are basal, and the lower are compound with divisions of 3. Here is a spectacular showing of marsh marigold. The white tree on the edge of the woods is amaranthine, juneberry, serviceberry, or shadbush. All are common names for this small tree member of the rose family. Amaranthine is found in woodlands of the northern hemisphere. In the Chesapeake Bay region, the appearance of the flowers signified that the shad had started to run, which gave rise to another common name, shadbush. The edible fruit is the bright red to dark purple pome. Mayapple or mandrake forms large colonies with creeping rootstocks. Flowering plants have 2 large umbrella-like leaves that are 3 to 5 parted. Non-flowering plants have 1 leaf that is deeply 5 to 9 lobed. The flowers are solitary, drooping from the fork between the leaves. They are creamy to white, waxy, ill-scented, often with a sickly sweet odor, with 6 to 9 petals from May to early June. The entire plant is poisonous except for the ripe fruit. The fruit is a large berry which becomes yellow when ripe. It is difficult to find one to eat, as raccoons, box turtles, and even slugs will eat them before you can find them. Poisonous substance from this plant has been used in medicine as a laxative. The FDA has approved treatment of testicular and small cell lung cancer treatments. Native Americans gathered the fruit before ripe and buried it to improve the taste. They dried, roasted, and boiled roots and used a liquid sweetened with maple sugar or honey for rheumatism and liver ailments. Here we have large flowered bellwort. It is often found on hillsides in woods and thickets. The plant is forking above with a wilted look, but perking up after blooming. The stem zigzags and is leafy. Leaves are alternate to foliate, with 1 or 2 below the stem fork. Flowers are straw-colored to orange-yellow, narrowly bell-shaped, drooping in May and early June.